Majesty Angel. I just want to say thank you so much for rocking out with me. I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Well, everybody around the world, I do. I appreciate it. Most importantly, I just want to say thank you so much for those who are liking my latest reeve. It's so funny because a lot of people can't see it, right? On the latest reeve that I posted, it's limited, but you guys don't know that. And I love sometimes when that happened because it actually shows YouTube, the YouTube family, that is a little bit more. So I just want to say thank you for liking that reeve, and also thank you for sharing it too because it just do something. I just like that. I really do. I like when us the people still keep people who are no longer here. I love when people keep their spirit and stuff like that still living, right? Because if it's not for us, then how are people gonna know, you know? So hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Right? It's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. I'm on mommy duty. Right? So my kids are always coming for anything. But I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say thank you. Right? A lot of people don't know. Some of the stuff that I share, it be limited, but I love when people come in and they can rock with it. So on top of the live, it say red flags. You like, what am I talking about today? You're going to listen to what I'm talking about. So I guess Sierra went up there and she was talking about red flags within guys. Now listen to this. Because for what some girls might have red flags with other people have other red flags. And we're like, what is it? So she was saying something about if a whole bunch of guys have multiple friends or however, right, that should be a red flag. Now I always say for what some might deal with, a lot won't deal with. And I always say, maybe I can put myself in that category, right? My red flags, you like, one of my red flags, don't treat me like you treat them other people. You like, what? Because just the way that people deal with people is the way that you set your tone, right? People always say, people can't handle the truth. Look at this, right? But you have some people who just want the truth, meaning the way people are going to stand on business. I always feel like, yeah, I always feel like that. I always feel like that. Don't treat me like how you treat them other people, right? Because my red flags are very, very totally different than other people. hmm And the way that I'm going to penalize you, meaning the way how I'm going to go about it, is totally different because I always feel like the same way us girls be mm, demanding, not demanding, but wanting people to stand on business, I feel like we should stand on business too. And it's nothing like um, people actually having that open. Because somebody asked me yesterday. Somebody asked me, what can make a good relationship, right? Now it could just be with anything, because you have a whole bunch of different people. Now dealing on people, because that's what it is. That's the ticker. Dealing on people meaning the way that they want to go about certain things, right? Because you have a lot of people who will be whatever that it is, right? But if people don't know that, then how can they actually move the way that it is? So just because her red flags mean, oh, I don't like this nigga because he got mad bitches. Or dudes. don't know how to categorize. You heard what I said? Categorize the people who they dealing with. And niggas should know better. You like, no, they should know better. And this is why they get what they get. This is why they ass be in trouble. It's not funny. It is. Mm-hmm. So dealing with the woman, so you have to look, or women have to look at it. Mm-hmm. Right? And I always think at it because I think I'm very different. I'm not gonna penalize a nigga, not to a certain extent. You like, what do that mean? Because what I'm asking you, or what I'm asking you, what she asking you is totally different. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because if I'm rocking with you like that, right? Because you have some women, I don't know how some guys are, but you just have some women who don't care, right? They don't care as long as you don't lie to me, right? You understand what I'm saying? You like, what is that? And people don't know how to do that. Nah, they don't. I'm getting chills all over my body. So red flags. Red flags to me is don't lie. Fuck that. You like what? Nah. As much as it is, or however that it may be coming, because I always feel like that. If you can't have an honest communication just with whoever that you're doing, how you think stuff is gonna work? Shit is not gonna work out. Hmm. So just because you lied to this bitch, you know what I mean? But that's how people get it, because they're so accustomed of lying to certain people, or going about it a certain way. They think that everything is calm, cool, and collective. I always say that. Mm-hmm. And you like, what, girl? You crazy? Nah, I'm not crazy. And I was thinking that's what I was trying to say earlier about having people stand on business like that. Mm-hmm. So those are the red flags when you feel like somebody can't, you like fit the bill. Hell yeah, fit the bill. Meaning stand on big tall business. And if they can't do that, then yeah, I have to remove myself from that shit. I have to remove myself from that situation, right? Because what I'm asking for is not that motherfucking far gift for a nigga to be able to give me for what I'm looking for. Now, other women are different. But I was saying that shit though before because I'm just saying, just as a woman, if you're coming into a guy's life and you already have friends before you got there, you know what I mean? Mm. You can't be like, okay, well, you got to get rid of all of them. You can't be like that. Because you have to have that type of relationship with him, and you have to honestly know that just because he have other multiple friends like that he's not going to play you like that. And people don't understand that part, so they become threatened, right? No woman should be threatened because this nigga got multiple girls, like friends and shit like that. But I said that shit before. Now if these bitches start inserting, you know what I mean, and they start doing a whole bunch of other shit, then yeah, then that's when the problem will come arise. And then that's when dealing with whatever woman that you're dealing with, she gonna either tell you to check it. You're like, what's check it? Either put that bitch in place or get rid of that bitch. Mm-hmm. Because I think that's how dudes be, but dudes are very different. Dudes don't want their lady friends like that to have dudes like that. Right? I'm that type of a woman. I don't have dude friends. I just don't. I shouldn't be laughing. That shit's not funny. It's not. But the same way girls can be like that with guys, guys just do that shit. So it depends on people, right? Like what red flags, like people just want people to show up. You like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, like don't be being fucking possum. People be being possums and shit. Like, what the fuck is that shit about? Like, no. Like you have to speak. Now, if it's like some creeping shit, you like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, well we just creeping? You like what? No. You like what? No, okay. So we creeping? So this shit is real low key, right? You like, what am I talking about? Because you have to look at the scenarios of just anything that you're doing. Mm-hmm. So if this is a secret or we creeping and shit like that, right? That mean I'm just saying because people don't understand that shit, that part too. So that mean when you see me in public, however that it may be, then niggas can't feel no type of way about however the situation may be, and people are not like that. Mm. So the red flags is just dealing with people want people to do. Meaning the way that they want people to show up, the way they want people to treat them, how shit is supposed to come accordingly like that. Right? It's like that. Now, damn, here I go. And like, damn, here I go. I don't like schooling girls. You like what? Because I'm just not that YouTuber. You like what? Because I've been around. Like, not saying I've been around, but I've been around chicks, or I've been around, people who have certain situations and certain shit, however that it may go. You know what I mean? Now, if you're dealing with somebody who has a girlfriend, I'm just saying, however that it may be, then you like, bitch, what? It becomes very, very tricky. Not very tricky. It depends on, like, the situation, because you will have some people, you have some women, you see it nowadays, like, they're actually okay with it. They actually really okay with it. But niggas gotta fall in line. You like, what the fuck you mean? They gotta fall in line. Okay, well, since you got a girlfriend, or however that it may be, right? Don't think that you gonna be coming over. That's how you have to be. And niggas don't understand that part. So since you have a girlfriend, since you have a family, or however that it may be, you shouldn't be feeling no type of way. You shouldn't be mad, or however that it may be. You shouldn't be wanting me to, bitch, jump 100 feet. I'm not jumping 100 feet, you know what I mean? You like, girl, no. I'm being honest, right? Since you got a woman, I'm just saying. So since you have a girlfriend, then this bitch supposed to be taking care of all of your needs. She's supposed to be making sure that you good. She's supposed to be giving you that comfortability. She's supposed to be doing a whole bunch of other shit that you don't need me to do, right? And people don't also look at that shit too, right? Because now I'm only giving you something that she can't give you. So don't thinking that you're going to get a whole bunch of wifey shit, right? No. You like what? No, that's not my job. That's not my job. That's not my job to make sure that you're okay. That's not my job to make sure that you ate. That's not my job to make sure that you are in a comfortable ass motherfucking spot, right? Because I'm not your girl. You know what I mean? Don't ask me for no motherfucking advices. Don't ask me this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Don't think that I'm going to hold your shit. You know what I mean? Don't think that you're going to be able to get a key. You know what I mean? And a whole bunch of other shit. And girls don't be looking at that. And the damn sure don't think that I'm going to give you a motherfucking baby. And girls don't think like that when they dealing with shit. So what are the red flags, right? You like, what? I'm not playing. You like, no. You can't play with this. You can't play with people. So I guess we got to come back to the table again. You like, what? This bitch is crazy. No, I'm the realist, right? So when you're dealing with red flags, and when you're dealing with something, or you're trying to deal with something, people can't feel no type of way. So if it's like that, then no, I'm not going to ask you. You like, what the fuck, bitch? No. You're going to give me what the fuck I want, right? You like, what is that? No, you're going to give me what the fuck I want. You like, what the fuck? No. No. You like, what? Because some people don't appreciate that space. You like, why? Because you do have some women, because of the other side of it, they give a little bit too much. Yeah, that's not my position. You like, what? That's not my position. You understand? That's not my position. You like, this bitch is straight. That's not my position. Just like if I'm dipping off and I'm doing shit with this nigga, he's not my man. He's just my side nigga. So I'm not going to ask him to play the position of my husband or of my main nigga. He's just there because I just need something from out of this nigga. See? Niggas don't like shit like that, right? So these are the red flags. You're like, this bitch is a cold bitch. No, I'm a realist. So what are the red flags? So the red flags are on the deal with both people that's coming in the middle. No. You like, what? No. We're not coming back to no table. You like, what? We're not coming back to no table. You like, why? Because people have to stand down on what the fuck they created. You like what they created. You were okay, and people have to tell people, you were okay with putting me in this motherfucking box. You like, what? Bitch, no. You were okay with putting me in this box. You isolated me to this box. So no, no. Like, I'm not doing backflips. You like, what? I'm not doing backflips. I'm not doing what the fuck you like. That's not my job. You bitch. That's not my job. Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty. YouTube, suggest your channel to me. Hi, baby. Too many baby mothers. Huh? I won't be no nigga's baby mother. You like, what? Hi, baby. I'm trying to talk about the red flags. I said that shit the other day. That's why Yaya Mayweather is going what the fuck she going through with NBA Youngboy. You like, but this bitch is disrespectful. I'm not disrespectful. She knew this nigga had, for real, I knew this nigga had a girlfriend, right? So why would I bring life forth for this nigga? Hmm? So me and my baby can be look crazy? So he would never come and he would never love my baby. He would never be there for my baby. He would never take my baby out. He would never come to a fucking birthday party or shit like that. No. Like what? And that's what's wrong with all of these baby mothers. For the nigga who said baby mothers, yeah, baby mothers. Baby mothers. Baby mothers. You like, bitch? Never. You like what? Never. Never. And that's what's wrong with people. No. He's like, this bitch is crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm a realist. Right? And that's what these side bitches. I said that the other day. There's no way in the world that all of these side bitches in the world got kids. Like what? No. 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 I'm your side bitch. But I would never give you a fucking ear. You like what? I would never, ever, ever give you a child. You like what? Never. Like, no, those are the red flags. You like, what? Those are the red flags. You like, what? Oh, nigga want to come back to the table. You want to come back to the table. You want to talk about some shit. Ain't nothing to talk about. You like, what? Ain't nothing to talk about. You like, no, ain't nothing to talk about. Like, this bitch is crazy. Well, so be it. See, this is why some women get in trouble. You like, what? That's why some women get in trouble. Because you be having these niggas like, this bitch is out of her mind. But these men be creating some women to be like that. You know, it'd be the sexiest shit ever, and these niggas can't do it, or however, or maybe these niggas do it. You know, bitch, I got a girlfriend, or not that. It's not that. Okay. You like what? Listen. Okay. You got a girlfriend. You don't have to lie. Right? You're like lying. No. You have a girlfriend, right? It's unfortunately your girlfriend lets you come out of the house, right? So you have an entitlement girlfriend. What is an entitlement girlfriend? A entitlement girlfriend is a bitch who let her nigga go outside, have open relationships, be seen on camera and shit like that, be all over the motherfucking world. That's your fucked up ass home. You like what? Nah. No. Today has been really funny for me. It really have been. So I'm just over here just vibing. I'm just telling some of the ladies out here that, like, check your red flags, right? Because everybody red flags is different. And you can't really get mad or however that it may be. That's why I always say from the beginning, however that you're trying to make a relationship or however that you want it to be, you have to set that shit up from the beginning. And if you don't set that shit up from the beginning, then everything will be lost, right? So nobody should be lying. You like, what? No. Even got some bitches. Like, listen, I got a nigga. Like, this bitch is fake. No. I got a boyfriend, right? But unfortunately, it's just something about you that I like, right? Unfortunately, it's just something that I like, right? So, since I'm telling you I got a nigga, right? It's up to you, nigga, if you want to deal with it, right? Understanding, like, this bitch just told me I got a boyfriend. It is what it is. Right? So I guess both of us are not motherfucking delusional around here. And then that's when it gets to that part of it. And then it starts to be getting very entanglement. And then you have a whole bunch of, you're like, what? A whole bunch of unnecessary bullshit that comes within the middle of it. But I guess who fucked up? I guess we both fucked up because we both in a fucking situation and now it's some other shit. And then that's when it crosses over like, okay, what the fuck we want to do? I don't know. It's what you want to do about it. You know what I mean? And this is how shit roll over. But I just can't be those type of a women. There's no way in fuck I will ever. I don't know. Some women are different. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, you like, bitch, you crazy. I don't care what it is. And it's crazy because you have some women who are like that. Like, that's crazy. damn, I want to cry. I don't want to cry like that because you have some women who are just the way that it is, and then they'll be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm never leaving him. Like, what the fuck? And that's who you talking about. It could be your boyfriend. It could be the other nigga. Like, I'm never leaving this nigga. Like, so I guess we just gonna have a fucked up ordeal around here. Like, what? And people don't understand that part, but it can get like that, right? So then you have to reel it back in. Mm-hmm. Tricky, tricky, tricky. This whole shit that's going on around the world is very, very tricky. Somebody said baby mamas. Damn, that's great. I hate for niggas like, but that's my baby mama. Like, what the fuck? That's great. Like, what now? That's great. I just couldn't fathom it. You're like, nah. I don't know. I'm just in a different space. I think that should come from growth, though. When you have been through so much in life, and you're like, man, I'm not dealing with no shit like that. Because a whole bunch of unnecessary problems come with that shit. And you're like, hell yeah, a whole bunch of unnecessary problems. I was telling that shit before when I was on here talking to people. Like, yo, when you like healed and sanctified, I shouldn't say I was cursing like a motherfucker. But when you have healed and you have came over through like a whole bunch of stuff just within your life and just in general, you be like, man, I don't got time to be that. I don't got time to be fighting. I don't got time to be arguing. I don't got time to be going back and forth. I don't got time to be like, what the fuck? Like what? Like, yeah, that's true. Like, I'm getting up. I'm going to go see this nigga in the middle of the night and shit. Like, what the fuck? Or I gotta get up and I gotta leave and shit at a certain time. Like, what the fuck? But people are content with that. Like, I don't know. Like, fuck. Like, where we going? Oh, you're gonna meet me at the third house. Like, the third house? Third house. Okay. The third house. I'm just letting you know the third house is permanently mine. Like, what the fuck? I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? The third house. You're gonna meet me at the third house. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, the third house. Yeah, the third house. We might as well put a baby. We might as well put the baby furniture and shit. Like, what? Bitch, people are crazy. Like, what? You crazy. Like, no. And I felt so sad for her, yo. I felt so sad for y'all, yo. Like, that shit is embarrassing. For any girl to go through some shit like that, that shit is fucked up, yo. Like, I don't know. That's like a system that's going to keep being repeated. And it's very sad, meaning the broken home of just kids being born into a house that a father is not there, right? And that's sad because people don't understand that. It's like what they don't understand, like, that's crazy. I don't understand how people, and I understand it, but it's sad. Like, it's sad. That shit'll break my heart. Like, I feel sad for people. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, we gotta make arrangements. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll be here. Like, that shit's crazy. Compared to a nigga just coming home every day. And they coming home, they see their kids, or they coming home, they dealing with you. Like part-time shit. Like, who the fuck? Part-time? Part-time. Okay. Part-time. So you like part-time shit. When you go over there, what? You go over there. Ain't no fucking part-times over here. Mm-hmm. Now I was trying to tell people that's why some girls gotta hold people like accountable and shit. Be like, what's accountable? Like, accountable for people's actions. And I don't know why people can't be truthful like that. I always say that, but sometimes I think the damage have already been done. I don't like shit like that when the damage have already been done. And it's like nothing that you can fucking do about it because it's already done. And it's like, okay, well, where the fuck is going to go from here, from this point? Like, either I'm going to keep jumping into the pot or I'm going to try my fucking best to just walk away from some shit that's just not good, not suitable. Yeah. And people have to look at that shit. And that shit can be very, very, it could be very, very hard. Mm-hmm. Especially when you feel like you have like a connection and shit with somebody. Or you feel like it's like godly sent, like it's a blessed road or however that it may be. And you feel like you have to walk away from that shit. That be the shit that hurts even more. Yeah, because a lot of people don't be wanting to walk away from people. And I think people make people walk away from people, and that's the shit that hurts. Especially when a person be like, yo, this person is really really like done with me, or people just say to themselves like, yo, I'm just really really done with this nigga. It's just nothing else. And I was saying that too last time. I said like 2 weeks, just dealing with the character of a person, right? So I always say that for some people who understand it and dig it, like if people really say that they really really care about people, however that it may be, right? And then people are giving them the idea of whatever that it is, right? So if I'm saying that I really fuck with you like that and I really have feelings for you like that, however that it may be, then I don't want to put you in that situation. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to make it a little bit more easier for you so you don't have to do that shit. So I'm just going to just step back and I'm just going to let you do what you have to do. And I'm just going to do what the fuck I need to do. Right? Like what? Like no. And that's how it needs to be sometimes. So people can't get mad when people start seeing another flag, and that's a red flag. A red flag is that you can't even do the small shit that I asked you to do. And the small shit that I'm asking you to do is just something that's not even far stretch. So since you can't do that, then I'm going to do something that's even better for the both of us. I'm just going to just don't deal with it at all, as much as it hurts. So those are the red flags, baby. So I always say with the person, well, that's how if people want to do it like that. Because I'm not in that season of telling women to like, because some women would do, which is very, very bad. Some women would try to talk to somebody else to get over another nigga. It doesn't work. Like what? It doesn't work. So I'm not going to get nobody beat up. Like, and women have to be like that. I'm not going to get nobody beat up. I'm not going to start no problems. I'm not even going to play with somebody else. Damn, that's like a confirmation. I just showed that shit on my Instagram page. That shit was funny. I'm like, how the fuck this nigga find me? How you know where I'm at? Yeah, so nah, girls don't do that. And I always say, like, especially like when you're not dealing with like a dude like that, like you don't have to be like outside. Like what's outside? Like nah, like worry about yourself. Like keep trying to build yourself up. Keep trying to be successful. Do what you need to do, but you don't have to like jump out there and start dating and a whole bunch of other different weird goofy shit like that. You don't gotta do that. Like, like what? What the fuck am I going on a date for? I'm just saying. Like, what am I gonna go sit down and talk to another? I was thinking about that shit. Like, I'm gonna sit down and talk to somebody else and like, hey, how you doing? Like, the whole fucking time I'm gonna be thinking about this other nigga. So I'm not even gonna play with that. Cause I know right now, as much as whatever, I'm still not over what the fuck that I'm over. So I'm not even gonna play. I'm not even gonna let this nigga say, oh, you gonna let me take you out? Nah, I'm not even gonna do that. We're not even gonna play. And that's the grownness of people. So be smart. So let me go. I'm on mommy duty, but I just wanted to say that red flags are totally different for people. I'm gonna say that shit again. What other people deal with, a lot of people are not gonna deal with. Sometimes when people are asking people, it's just very fucking small. Very small. Like, well, hell yeah. Very, very small. I don't know what's wrong with people. Some people, I don't know why they can't open their mouth. Like, open their mouth and say how they feel. It's crazy. Like, it's real crazy. Because I got on my Instagram, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm going to do this shit. Like, bro, y'all just don't understand. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do my whole fucking, my page totally different. Like, this is crazy. I don't even know how to do it. I don't know. Like, I dropped my name. I killed Queen of Fat 4. Like, what? I killed Queen of Fat 4. I'm trying to do something else. I'm trying to see how I'm going to do my Instagram. Trying to see how I'm going to do my Twitter. Like, I don't know. I started something totally different. And it's crazy. It's like, how the fuck can you kill a name or kill something that you, I don't know, like God created. Like, everything that I'm doing is like, is God sent. Like, and now I feel like I'm going against God. And I hate that. Because it's not like, how can I say this? Like, it's crazy when God sent you to do something. And it's like you telling God, don't do it. And I always get in that pull and tug because I be feeling like God be telling me like, no, don't walk away, don't walk away, stay, you can't walk away. And it's like right now I'm kind of like arguing with God, and I know I shouldn't argue with God, but in a way I am. So I'm just being honest, just talking now just a little bit. But yeah, I'm trying to. That's why I wanted my page and shit on that motherfucker. Like, nah, I'm trying to figure it out. It's gonna be real hard. It is. I'm not even gonna lie. It's gonna be so motherfucking hard. It's gonna be like the hardest shit I ever did in my fucking life. But I figure it out. I just put it in God's hands. I think I'm just gonna just pray on it for a while, whatever. Like give it some time or however. But I always look at stuff like stuff work out. You know, everything happens for a reason. I always look at it like that. That's crazy. You know what I was gonna say, world? Like that's really crazy. I was gonna say it's kind of hard when, it's kind of hard when, however that is going. Like I just wanted it to be like that forever. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's very hard. It is, cause that means like what? Yo, that mean I would literally have to reactivate my Queen of Fab 4. And that mean I would have to wipe everything off. And I don't want to wipe everything off. I just feel like that. Because I feel like certain stuff that I did, I meant it from the bottom of my heart. That's like me saying some shit. And then I go back and I take back whatever I said. That means the shit that I have done and the shit that I have said, that it didn't mean nothing. But everything that I do, it means everything to me. And I don't want to be like a hypocrite because I'm not a hypocrite. And I always want to like calm myself down sometimes because I'll be so mad. And I don't want to. But that's growth though too though, because when people be mad or they be frustrated, they jump out the window or they move very, very recklessly and they get themselves in trouble. Right? So I learned that shit though too though. But I'm trying to reposition. So I'm trying to see how I'm gonna do it. Or I could just stop using that. Nah, I can't do that. You like fuck. It's like I'm married to something. like I want a divorce. I want a divorce. You're like, bitch, you crazy. Like, you ain't married. Yes, I am. I want a fucking divorce. I never want to use this fucking title again. But it's kind of crazy because the way that I designed it a little bit is like everybody know me as a certain thing or the way my style is and the way that it go. So it's like, what the fuck? I like don't even. It sounds funny if I was to. Oh, I don't know. It just sound weird. But for right now, Queen of Fat 4, my other shit is just dead. So it's funny because I think some people on my other channel they know that it's me. Maybe I should take my motherfucking picture down or something. like what? I should take my picture down or something. I don't want nobody to know that I'm active. Like a bitch. Yeah, I ain't post nothing. I'm waiting. I can't wait to post something on my TikTok. I'm gonna post that shit with take off. It's gonna take off for really. Everything that I kind of do like on my TikTok, it just hits differently. But that shit's crazy because I remember. That's why hotel lobby not on my TikTok because people be doing the weirdest shit, and I was so mad because they did something with it. So some of the shit that I had up there, it was like they moved it or something. I be having the weirdest activity that be going on my shit. It's funny. I can't even deactivate you. Like what? Nah, I don't even want to. But I'm just thinking about ideas. So, but as soon as I get back on, I'm definitely gonna drop that shit. I'll be laughing. I know some people like, how the fuck? I'm like, don't worry about me, killer. I do what I do. But I do want to start dropping some sexy shit like on my TikTok and because I got it to the point where only my subscribers can see it. So I'm kind of thinking about like switching it up so only people who like really like subscribe to my TikTok can be able to see like the X-rated shit that I'm gonna start dropping like on my TikTok because I am about to switch it over totally. So I'm just I'm telling my secrets just a little bit So I'm just thinking about the way that I'm formatting. And definitely for me, I don't know about a lot of you other like people who be on like Instagram. Damn, I don't have nobody else on here, so I can't even ask. So I was just curious for other people. How can I say this? Because 2025, the way that when I posted stuff on my Instagram, I could tell a little bit um, the way that the algorithm was allowing me to push my stuff out there. It was different, but it seemed like every year or every so often, the algorithm changed. So now I'm trying to tackle the algorithm, but it feels like the only way I can hit it like that if I was to have all of my accounts open, and it's trying to make me open all of my other accounts that I don't want to open up. You hear my madness of shit that I do, that I be doing. So I'm just trying to figure out. It's crazy because I posted something and it's just not moving. So that lets that, and that's an indication to me that that the algorithm is dead. Just like the shit that I did for Nicki Minaj. I don't know what the fuck she done did. I can tell when I drop certain people's shit. How the way that the algorithm within the system is. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, my phone went dead. But like I was saying, um, it be certain people, however that it may be. That's how I know the different static from people and a whole bunch of different things. So I be doing a certain shit that I do. That's how I know the trajectory and shit of certain artists and certain things that people do. So I'm happy that certain shit is working out for certain people. That's how I know. But then whatever that they doing, that their algorithm of whatever they doing has changed, which is a good thing. So that lets me know the machine that's behind people, because a lot of people don't understand that part too. That the machine, or however that it may be, behind certain things that people do is actually in an agreement with it. Even for myself, I see it. So it's totally different. That's why I was saying for certain people it's totally different. Like who the fuck? DDG said something about iShow speed. Somebody said it ain't no competition on YouTube. It actually is. Niggas just be sleeping on people who on YouTube. It's totally different from the streamers and the YouTubers, meaning the YouTubers stream. So it's in different categories. I see it all the time, especially the way that how people post and how they do a whole bunch of different things. And a lot of people don't understand. I see it, especially from the little stuff that I do, that from what I do, because you will be surprised how many other people see the way that people do certain things. So then, my daughter is crazy. So then they repeat their formula, right? That's why it's a lot of different things that I hear people say. So I like to try this shit out, right? I do, because you telling me that it worked. Now we talking content. We talking content. We talking about the way people doing these stuff. That's why it's one thing that these rappers do, and I see that they do that shit all the time, and I'm not gonna say nothing, and they all get the same results. I'm laughing. I'm laughing a little bit. Yo, I was like, I'm laughing. I seen something. I said, what the fuck? But I liked it. It's not. I'm laughing. It's only certain people that can do certain shit. But yeah, like even it's crazy. I never did no shit like that, but I was laughing like, what the fuck? But I liked it. I was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. People don't understand the assignment, but when people actually understand how to do it, and it works out a lot. Especially like ASAP Rocky, whoever his team is, the way that they had did his videos and certain stuff. Because that first video that he did for whatever the fuck that shit is, it went different because it actually looked like an old ass anime shit. Like the way he was skipping and stuff, it was different. Or even the way Ciara had did the video, Daddy, I made it. And the way that she had did how she dumped her legs. Like people be trying that they far stretch. So when you are creating a video for your project, you have to at least it have to be totally different. hmm Especially, damn, I hate to say that shit, but okay, I can give my input on this shit, and I don't think people paid attention to it. Mm. I don't know who the fuck made that beat for New Trip, the one that Quavo and Ye did. It's the whole. I like that shit. I like that. Now if that nigga like what? I don't know what the fuck. I probably know what it is, but I'm not telling. You like what? Negative. Like, but the way that I like it. That's different, right? Who else be doing shit like that? And NBA Chopper. NBA Chopper, the way that he do his beats, however that he do it, the way that he's doing that shit now. Uh, I shouldn't say too much. I don't like giving niggas cheat codes because people be trying to do a whole bunch of different cheat codes. But I see certain stuff. I'll be telling people like I'm like the human AI when it comes to certain stuff. And I see what people. I see because the new. How can I say that? Like the new wave of whatever that is going on is totally different. Like that streaming shit in a minute is going to get burnt out. That's why I was saying no fucking rapper. As much as they want to say, I'm gonna tell it because I think I need to tell it, and maybe somebody who come across probably need to hear this shit. You know why it's fucking up some of these rappers? For the rappers who be doing the streamers, fuck, I'm not telling. Because they like, yo, that's the wave, that's the wave. It's not the fucking wave. How is it the wave when these niggas get to see you every day? You understand what I'm saying? So that's not the wave. I'm saying as much as it is very, very good for, I don't know, whatever that they're trying to do. But I'm saying if you are an artist and you are an active artist and you're trying to do a whole bunch of different things, and I don't fucking need to see you every day streaming for motherfucking 24 hours or however that it may be. Because now I'm seeing you every day. Niggas need to miss you sometimes to be able to be like, oh, okay, okay, okay. And then they don't know what the fuck they doing. And then they dropping all these motherfucking freestyles. They dropping all of this whole bunch of different shit. And I'm shutting the fuck up because I'm stopped giving fucking PR. Right? I'm stopped giving it. Yeah. So I see a whole bunch. I am happy that Pooch, whatever the fuck this nigga's name is, I'm happy that he's not in jail. Because I was about to say, yo, that's crazy. But I was telling niggas like that when I came on here and I did a whole section about that. Especially the niggas who working with Fetty Wap, like they were on their job. That's a good fucking team. Like what? No, it's January. Niggas is supposed to be starting to be booked up already, meaning the way that they supposed to go about just their projects and the things that they're supposed to do. People supposed to be preparing a whole bunch of other different shit to be able to position them the way that they need to be. There's a whole bunch of niggas that are not going to be able to do a worldwide tour, meaning fucking countries that are out of this world because of the way that they're positioning themselves, the way that their teams are positioning themselves, and most importantly, I'm not telling the last part. So these niggas will only be doing in-state and shit like that. Why you think fucking Gunner is getting the way that he's getting? Because now this nigga, he's not getting no love in the United States of America like that. So guess what? His team is going to start to, you're seeing it on TV, you're seeing it on Twitter. So now I'm just going to just book this nigga out the country. Because now I got to get this nigga more fans from out the country. Because his fan count, however that it is within the United States of America, is very, very low. That's what niggas supposed to be doing. That's trajectory and shit like that. People are not building their communities the way that they need to be to build their communities. I always say that, even for myself sometimes, because a lot of people don't know. Like I come on here and I got y'all, but I'm just saying, I'm sorry about my kids. Papa, do me, mommy, a favor. Can you shut that door? The way that people need to stay out of reach. That's why Nicki Minaj got this. He just slammed the door. Who the hell's mad? But I'm just saying, that's why Nicki Minaj followers is the way that she is. Niggas gotta stay out of reach. Meaning when the hate, the animosity, and people try to do a whole bunch of shit, it's not gonna affect people because I'm out of reach. I'm out of reach. So even a little hate, even a little stuff that they got going on is not going to mess up what I'm trying to do. Supporting this stream. Oh, thank you, baby. I'm talking about the industry. I'm talking about a whole bunch of shit. Now I'm just giving free information to whoever the fuck is listening to, because I see that shit all the time. But I don't really like talking about it because I'm not in a season of helping motherfuckers. Negative. But it's apparently, I always look at it, I'm talking and I'm saying this shit for a reason. So maybe somebody or maybe somebody team need to do whatever they need to do. But I never like to talk too much because I don't like to help people team. People team should be the way that they need it to be. And you can see that sometimes. It's just, I don't know. I want to stop talking because I don't want to help people. I be having all types of people listen to my stuff. I really do. And I'm not really in the season of helping other people. I'm not, Now it's a whole, man, you like, what? Here I go again. Like, I'm just saying, if Drake didn't want the fucking world to know that he was a fucking billionaire or however that it may be, they should have never put that shit out. Like, talking about, I'm just saying, because they was talking about that he didn't want his fans to see that he's out of reach or however that it may be, or however that it may come. Like, certain different things people need to see. It's not about people are trying to shun away from different shit, but that's a part of your package. That's why I was saying, when people are entertainers or people are in that lifestyle like that, it's the way that you are positioning yourself. It's either you're going to be an asshole, meaning you're just going to be a villain to a whole bunch of crowd of villains, meaning the dirt bag nigga look like this nigga's just a piece of shit, or however that it may be. So you will always keep having to feel that light, and then that's why niggas get lost in the sauce, because of the fucking persona that they have created so much, and then they started living like that. And then when they come to reality, like, hold on, I'm not like that. But what you mean you're not like that? It's all over TMZ, nigga. It's all over TikTok. So how you not like that? I'm just saying. So then that's when it come in. That's why that nigga Adam Ross, he was correct. He was correctly right about fucking Doja, whatever the fuck her name is. She had to she had to change, because the way that she was performing, it was not going the way that it was. So listen, bitch, this is what we gonna do. You gonna come here, I'm gonna sit down. This is what you have to do moving forward to be able. A lot of people don't know, because I haven't said it in a minute because I shut my fucking Instagram down. But on my Instagram, they want me to be a miserable bitch. I'm not a miserable bitch. You like, what? I'm not miserable. And I'm not coming up there talking about a whole bunch of other shit that doesn't revolve me, right? I always like to say that, because right now you have more miserable bitches in the world than everything. So that's all the fuck they want to see. It's miserable ass posts. Niggas doing this. Niggas doing that. Niggas ain't shit. Fuck this. I had 15 niggas. You know what I mean? And I'm just not in that space like that. So I'm not promoting that shit. So this is why I always promote a whole bunch of... most importantly, I always promote a power couple. Meaning a divine union. The way that the world needs to see a couple behave and act, and how they're going to fight for something other. That's what I stand for, because the world needs to see that. The world needs to see more successful black men being able to create successful black families, successful black businesses, and some of these men need to be held to a higher standard, right? So, so when you're dealing with a different caliber of a person like myself, it comes off a little bit crazy. So I try certain shit, so I know certain shit that's going on, right? So it's in my power if I want to promote that shit, right? And 9 out of 10 I don't. That's why if you was to see on some of my stuff like that, I'm very, very taboo when it's coming to shooting at certain people. That's why I was very, very fucking flabbergasted when this fucking artist from Atlanta, she said some bullshit. Because I'm like, well, who the fuck are you talking about? I'm just saying that just in general, right? Because I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. 1 second. I'm coming. And only why I'm saying that is, right? Like, now, I don't know. Now, if I'm bugging, I'm bugging. Bitch, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm on the moon. I'm coming. Stop it. All right, I'm coming. Damn it. She ain't not going to stop until I get up. But then I'm just getting off because I think I talk too much. But only why I say that. Maybe if I'm bugging, bitch, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I'm bucking, okay, bitch. I'm bucking. You like what? Because you never be surprised who listen to you. It's just very very crazy because I posted something about Nicki Minaj. I did, and I said some crazy shit. Which, but it's the truth. You like what is it? The truth. She is on a vendetta. Hold on, let me see if I can help my baby real quick. 1 second. I'm sorry. So I don't mean to be talking like that, like I'm cocky, whatever. I'm not cocky. I'm just saying it's very, very ironic when something happened because I'm the only fuck. Well, I don't know because it's billions and billions of people. But from what I said, it was very, very different because I said something about it. I said something about Nicki Minaj returning. I'm laughing. I said she gonna fuck all of you bitches up. I did. She's coming back with vengeance. However. So she kindly said, she said, shut the fuck up. And the album is coming. So I said, well, who the fuck is this bitch talking about? That's what I said, however that it may be. I'm just stating what's going to happen. You like, what? I'm just stating because, well, I look at it like this. She created a whole bunch of shit. Now, I don't know if it was just her trying to just get off whatever that she wanted to get off or whatever. All right, I'm getting off. I was like, what? I'm getting off. I think I'm gonna start something. I don't mean to start anything. I'm not trying to start nothing. But it was just very, very weird. It really was. And I hate because I think I'm like the only one who be speaking up, telling the truth, other than a whole bunch of other content creators and a whole bunch of other different people. But when you have somebody, because it's crazy, and a lot of people don't understand, they don't know how to tap into that vengeance. And like, the vengeance meaning that other side of you, right? I always feel it like that because when you have other people and people, I don't think people look at it because you be having other people who be trying to finish people, right? Or they try to discredit them, or they try to say that they're not going to produce nothing, or they're not going to give out what they need. So it's like people are giving people bigger batteries to put in their back to be able to produce something. And what's so crazy about this crazy lady, I don't mean to call Nick, but the way that she's going to want to go about it now, people be lying if certain people say that they not going to want to collaborate with her or however that it may be. But when you have somebody that's actually able, I'm going to give her a whole bunch of credit right now. But when you actually have somebody that's actually able to create an album, I'm just saying 50 songs. She can literally write all of her 50 songs. She don't have to, it's never going to say a ghostwriter. It's never going to say anything like that. And when you have people who actually are really, really nice like that, um, people become really, really threatened, or however that it may be. So I look at that. So I said, oh yeah, she gonna fuck a whole bunch of people up. I don't care what nobody say. When she drop whatever the fuck, certain people can't do that. As bad as people want to say or however they want to act, is certain people that just always going to affect and do something else. That's why I was saying if certain people was to come together and drop something, it's like it's a force. And then now they saying that'd be good though. I'm just thinking because I'll be going over a lot of like the reports of the different like breaking news or topics or whatever, or artists that are about to collaborate with certain artists and shit like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if her and Drake do a collaboration or however that it may be. I think her, Drake, and Lil Wayne gonna do something however that is going to be, and it's gonna dent. It's always gonna dent. Anything that she do, her first thing is gonna go crazy, because people are gonna want to hear what she say. I'm just actually thinking about certain people projects and stuff. Just like I'm waiting to hear what the fuck Fetty Wap gonna sound like. I'm just saying. I now I'm just going into like the business part because I'm a music. Damn, I just classified myself. I never classified myself and put myself in a niche or however that it may be. But now I'm just very, very interested on what the fuck he gonna sound like. And you fucking funny looking. I shouldn't say this because I don't want nobody to be mad at me. Funny, I was gonna call this bitch an albino bitch, and I shouldn't say that. But my daughter, she really likes this fucking SpongeBob shit that fucking Ice Spice created. So I can't even take that from this fun. Well, she alright. I ain't really got too much nothing bad to say about her. She just came and she did, but I did hear that nigga talking about this bitch stole all of her style. So it is a nigga out there talking about she stole styles and she did this. That's terrible to have somebody coming up saying that. And this nigga is really like, she stole my shit. And when I said something, I tried to do something, she unfollowed me. But I wouldn't put it past. The only thing that I be looking at certain things because she's like a drill rapper. So I was kind of like saying to myself, like, I don't know what Asian doll did. You like whatever the contract that was between her and, I don't want to talk about Gucci Man and them because I like Gucci Man and them. But she should have been like that. She should have been viral like that. Now that comes into a lot of colorism and shit like that. Do that come to play? Maybe sort of, but she should have had that. Cut it out. Stop it. Don't look me. But yeah, let me get off of here. Red flags. It is what it is. You like what? It is what it is. No, what else was I trying to say? Nah. I like that. I like that whatever the new thing is, right? Meaning the new wave or the new algorithm of whatever that's going in is allowing people, whatever that's going on. I see that. I really do from the different things that I'll be looking at. Is there anything else? Nah. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. That's bad. No, because I'm a music TikToker. You're like, what? No, I'm not even gonna say that. I want to see how Max B fucking perform without French Montana helping him. Because all of the couple things that they have been doing, French have been on everything. Now the people, you like what? I like French. I'm a rock out with French all the way. I like French. I like French. I like French. Right? But I'm just curious now because even though you like what, even though the general want to help the other general or the lieutenant, now we got to see if this nigga can be able to put up the way that he need to put up without him going. Because I don't even want to say what I want to say because I don't want to never sound like I'm hating, but just the whole everything that he doing is just it's just not it. But I see why. And I see how French came in and he just put his one little two little thing, but from the different reports and different stuff like people were talking about. But I don't want to sound like I'm a hater or anything. But I want to see if the nigga could produce by himself. That's how you can really see, because people are not actually going to know if he got it like that, sometimes like that, if you have somebody else that's also co-signing on it. So I guess DDG was right. DDG said that some niggas are not going to be able to produce the way that they need to because it's very, very hard sometimes. So that's why they get another person to co-sign or to be collab and to do a whole bunch of different things on people projects. And I actually see what the fuck you're talking about. You're like, what? I ain't talking about Blueface. Like, what? Blueface is crazy. Blueface is a fucking full-time motherfucking streamer. I'm like, what? No, don't talk about cuz. I'm not talking about him. I'm just I just be looking at stuff. It's interesting. This girl gave me a good idea. I seen this girl became like a reporter for K. What's that? 2K or something like that. I'm excited. I want to do something like that. I wish I. I'm coming, babe. I wish I could have been a part of Hot 97 Morning Breakfast Club. It'd be a lot of different like podcast stations and a whole bunch of different stuff that I'll be sending like my resume and certain stuff. I think I'm just gonna start popping up on people like no, I got what it take. I'm telling you, you're never ever gonna see nobody ever report and do a whole bunch of different things. Like that's what's like within my next chart of just I guess me doing what I need to do. So you guys, until next time, this was interesting. It went from red flags to talking about business, talking about the performance, and talking about other people. So I guess until next time, you guys have a good time. Thank you for rocking out with me. Um, Welcome to the live. Remember to guard your privacy. Oh, okay, that was cool though. Hi, pretty YouTuber. Who the hell is hi, pretty YouTuber? Who is that? I hope it was somebody nice. My channel be lit though. You gotta catch me sometimes like early in the morning. I'll be talking spicy a little bit. But I was talking just a little spicy, just a little bit about red flags, about, the girls who deal with guys. But, what her red flags might be, mine is not. And people have to think that. People really should think that. My red flags is like real, I don't know. Like my red flags is like mobbed up. Like I'm just like my wife. What you talking about? No. Like, no. No, I feel like that. But people don't understand certain connections, so this is why they get what they get. Like, so, I don't know. You're like, what, girl? No. You're like, what? I don't know. Is it just wrong for me? Like, what? I don't know. Maybe is it wrong for some women to feel like that? Like, no. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm feeling like that. Like, don't lie to me. Like, I always looking at it like, nigga, I shouldn't say that. I should not say that. But you know what I mean. So, until next time, let me go. Bye-bye.